Even had Child Protective Services called on him after mocking his son for not being interested in strippers.
Come here. There's booty cheeks out here. You in here looking for chips and Slim Jims or shit. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My dog.
What's up with the gang? Y'all already know we back with another video. Shit, today we finna react to BlueFace's Downfall. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, folks went through a lot. I don't know, he was messing with that one. He was on one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know what the hell that was. But shit, shout out to Luista for the video. If y'all do like it, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that if y'all fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get right into the video.
A long time ago, BlueFace seemed like he had the potential to be a big star in hip-hop. With natural charisma and a distinctive flow, he could have had it all, but instead, he made every possible wrong decision, and now it's catching up to him. BlueFace's career is on life support, and many wonder how a man who once garnered hundreds of millions of dollars from spitting bars to being placed behind them and having no choice but to abandon his kids, family, friends, and fans in the process. You'll see that BlueFace could have easily prevented his downfall from happening. It's your boy Luista, and this is why BlueFace deserves his failure. To explain what has went so wrong for Blue, it's not so much about what he's done, because by now, his patterns of behavior have been covered so extensively in other videos, including the ones on this channel, that you would be better off checking on your own time. So instead of listing every time that he had drama with a girl, or added another rapper to his long list of victims, we should focus on how his overall behavior got him to where he is now, which is in prison, with the public caring less about what he has to say than ever before. But first, let's establish where he's at. Right now, BlueFace is in jail after violating his probation in connection with the 2021 assault of a security guard at a North Hollywood lounge. While exiting the venue later around 4 a.m., Trailer made a joke about how BlueFace had been talking to a few women in a cheap vehicle, said an initial report on the warrant. A group of men he believed to be part of Porter's entourage then struck Trailer multiple times. Surveillance footage from the strip club also showed Trailer being beaten and attempted to leave his truck when Porter allegedly produced a firearm and fired at least 2 times at the vehicle. According to the victim, the whole situation came about as part of a massive misunderstanding, with BlueFace acting more like a local thug as opposed to a former platinum-selling artist.
A guy hit me. I said, all right, I'm about to beat your ass. I pulled up my pants. I got ready to fight. And next thing I know, I'm getting jumped. And honestly, it all started because of a shirt I had on. I just had on a Playboy bunny shirt. That's how all of this started. They thought I was from a rival gang or something. Didn't press me, didn't do any of that, you know what I mean, inside the club or even outside the club. Just hit me. I guess he had said some slurs to me, but since I don't gang bang, I didn't pick him up, you know what I mean? I'm just walking in my car.
Alongside the incident causing Blue to catch charges that put him behind bars, the whole scenario has also torn his family apart. Due to their own respective criminal activity, BlueFace and Christian have basically abandoned their own child, Christian Jr., spending his first birthday without the presence of either parent. Instead, leaving it up to BlueFace's dad to throw the kid a birthday party. That same man openly wept on IG Live after seeing how it played out.
Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all can probably tell the results. I'm gonna let. They gave me 4 years.
Sentenced to almost half a decade behind bars, Blue's life is now on hold, and so too are the revenue streams that allowed him to monetize all of his bad behavior. So those left behind, such as his first baby mama, Jaden Alexis, are having to pick up the slack.
And don't ever disrespect that, thinking that I'm fucking happy about it. No, why would I ever be happy that my baby daddy's locked up? Why would I ever be happy that my kids are gonna not have their dad for another year or this or that? Like, why do you think I would be happy about that? And don't piss me off. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad and I'm gonna address it because you're pissing me off.
Meanwhile, his enemies are savoring the sentence he's been hit with, but no one is celebrating quite like Soulja Boy.
I told you was a bitch. I sent you the address to catch a fade, posted it on the internet, the police pulled up, you had the homies running with blowers in the hood, you made the hood hot, you did some internet shit, your ass belong in jail again, in your ass, in your, you wanna speak on my motherfucking son, you wanna talk crazy about my son, so your son and your baby mom, she look just like you. Now she in jail for 8 years. Your dumb ass got 4 years. I told your stupid ass when we was on the live, stop banging and acting like you from a hood. You was not from the hood. You was a bitch. And the police is watching us.
Blueface has encountered nothing but problems recently, and as a result,
do
he's
not like
regarded as
Soulja.
someone who had the
He just
capacity
fakes
to
so
win
much. I
only
don't
in the
like
past
it.
tense. And
Remember that
to
video?
understand how he's reached
Remember
a
the video when
point
he
where
was
his
in the hood?
failure
I don't know
was
if y'all
nothing
have
but
seen
his
it, but
own
he was in the
doing.
hood.
There
He
has to
put
be
his
an
arm around
understanding of
dude.
how
He
far he
said,
strayed from the mindset
they say
he
Soulja
had
ain't
when
from
he
the hood,
first
and put his
popped
arm
off.
around
Way
dude.
back
He
at the
was like,
beginning of
man,
his
but why you
career,
gotta
Blueface
touch
had
me
the
though?
world on a platter.
And
Tracks
you
like
feel
Beat
me?
It and
And
Tatiana
Soulja sitting
basically
around
took
acting
him
like
directly from
he was trying
obscurity
to fight
to
or
into the
something.
mainstream.
Man, watch out,
And
bro.
in those
Watch out,
days,
bro.
the former Crip seemed like he had a real
bro.
head for business and knew exactly what to do to
He
avoid
ain't said
falling
nothing.
off.
I be making the right business decisions as far as like food keep going up. Like I hadn't had dick pics leaked, man. I ain't had no fucking.
This nigga got a
I
jail
was
girl
going to the high
on my mama.
schools. I was performing. I was just putting it all up there so you could see what's really going on and shit. The movement just started, feel me, forming. Yeah, I just been making the best business decisions. Hey man, you see this motherfucking phone? This motherfucker do not stop ringing. Man, I ain't got no free time, man. I'm tired of looking at this motherfucker.
Within a year of stating that he would keep it all about the music, Blueface would be actively selling content of himself on OF, all the while moving beyond grassroots performances in high schools to instead engaging in reality TV, like his online show Blues Bad Girls Club. And if you want to trace where things started to go south both personally and professionally, it's definitely all when his focus started shifting away from music. The OF stuff was initially just meant to be a little side hustle, leaving music as his main focus.
The performances is like my favorite part of being an artist, so like that's why I was telling you I kind of like lost my little drive for it at the time.
Yeah.
And I kind of picked up new hustles, and it's a good thing and a bad thing.
What about Blueface the artist? You know what I'm saying? Like where are you at as far as like music? When you say you kind of lost, you know, but it appears that you back in swing with it.
Yeah. I kind of like, I guess I've been rapping better than ever, so they say. So it kind of like me taking that time off gave me some time to like get inspired and do fly shit and write it down.
But the post-COVID second wind that he spoke about during the interview with Big Boy didn't happen, even if he insisted that he hadn't fallen off.
I don't think I fell off. I think I may be more stagnated. Like maybe I'm where I stopped at.
Mhm.
And you know, to people that might be there, they might think that's falling off. But as you can see, the streams are not, you know, nothing has changed.
But rather than continuing to feed his fans with new music, Blue would become inconsistent, dropping loose singles and never following up on his 2020 debut album, Find the Beat. And when it comes to this, there's no one for him to blame other than himself. Because if he only devoted as much time or energy to his music as he did to profiting off baby mama drama, then he could be in a very different position. And would have also avoided most of the hip-hop listenership thinking that he's a terrible human being. By now, you probably know who Christian Rock is, the first winner of Blue's reality show. The two would have a majorly turbulent relationship, which has led to public scuffles, scandals, paternity suits, and even TV camera crews following them around their infamous Zeus network. From the outset of their relationship, the whole circus which surrounded them served to keep his name in the news cycle, while arguably delegitimizing him as an MC once and for all.
Since these two linked up, it's completely destroyed this man's image, his career, his brand, his everything, which I don't want to lay that at the feet of Krishan. I'm not saying like she Yoko Ono'd the guy or anything like that, which I'm not sure how you can Yoko Ono one man, but she essentially separated him from his music career. However, that seems to be something that Blueface is completely fine with. Every step of the way, he seems to have been completely on board with the chaos going on in this relationship and with constantly putting it out there on social media as if he's living in this non-stop trash reality show.
It became abundantly clear where Blueface's career was heading. The minute that things went in this direction, he was no longer telling his story through music. It was just happening in front of everyone's eyes and often in gruesome detail.
The past several years since these two have gotten together, I'm constantly seeing one or both of them trending, and it's never for music. One of them is hitting the other. One of them is hitting the other again. Blueface takes some glass to the head. I've seen video footage of this woman vacuuming glass out of this man's scalp. Apparently also at one point she fessed up to breaking into his house and like writing on his wall in blood. And that's just a handful of highlights that I feel okay subjecting you guys to. I hate this, and simultaneously I don't know why I know more about it than I should.
And suddenly, there was no more talk of what he was releasing. Instead, there was endless coverage of what he and his girlfriend were getting involved in. As a result, the music, which was once his main focus, faded into insignificance.
There was just so much insanity happening between the both of them at any given moment on any given been weak, and I guess in a way it's kind of understanding that BlueFace hasn't dropped a full-length project or mixtape since 2020, because maintaining this bullshit clout drama empire has to be more time-consuming than being a rapper.
Now, love is complicated, but at this point, there's no denying that they both should have heeded the signs that things weren't working, unless they figured that it was more possible to keep the drama going, because clearly they weren't willing to take any advice.
What set you guys off to fight? And why you guys are willing to fight anybody? Is it love that makes you feel this? You like when she beats on you?
It's just like, I feel like when people feel
she
too
hits you, you like it.
like
Nah,
opinionated.
it's kind of weird, honestly.
Talking to me about me.
Tell me about that. How's it
It's
weird?
like a weird situation to be in, because it's like, and you want to fight, but it's like, I don't know.
Me and my wife stopped fighting.
Never worth it.
Every time that they had a crazy incident, like the time that Christian was thrown out of No Jumper Studios while crying for Blue, the numbers were crazy.
No! No, kid. He come here, bro. When you like, why you doing that? Why you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for? Camera down. You hurting my Blue. Yeah?
So suddenly, every little bit of their life, right down to the disputes over the laundry, got broadcasted.
Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. I done told this hoe to do the goddamn laundry for about a month now. Oh yeah, I tell her it's not that hard, baby. Look, or if you separate the clothes every day and just do a load a day, it'll be less.
But in a dark window into what was really going on, Christian, who was often painted as villain rather than victim, responded by claiming that being with Blue meant she was too drained to do anything.
Who wanted to clean up after a nigga that beats and cheats on?
Some people were firmly on her side, claiming that BlueFace is as manipulative as they come. I find it crazy how he actually thinks he's not the one that caused this. Way before him, I'm sure she wasn't even drinking, but as soon as he came into the picture, that's when shit got real. He definitely preyed on those things and took advantage. While Christian was just one pawn in this whole soap opera, you also had Jaden and Alexis, his former baby mother and professional Stewie Griffin lookalike. By unrepentantly cheating on everyone in the situation, BlueFace pitted the two against each other. In the process, kicking off a rap career for Jaden that's arguably more successful than his at the moment.
You're always a cheater. Like, you're always a person that's promiscuous. Where did the promiscuity, like, where did the need to just
one time I understand.
Was it your community? Was it lack of having that father figure in the household? You had a father? I don't know. Last time you were here, you really didn't answer shit. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Jason, they just want me, man. Feel me? I'm one man. I can't turn down everybody, Jason. You feel me?
But it seems like sometimes you don't turn down anybody.
He might not have it. He's not gonna have a ride home if he keeps talking.
You gonna disrespect me like that, Jason?
Okay. So
I turned down plenty of women, Jason.
At one point, Jaden even walked in on Christian and BlueFace in an intimate moment.
Wait, so you opened I have you here. You opened the door, and what's happening? Just give us a visual.
They on the bed, and he just looked like a goofball. Like, he just looks like a deer in headlights. Like, and I'm just like, what's good? That's when, that's like the whole situation where she went on Shade Room, like she did this and she did that. But I was the first one to butt, so I don't know what that is all about. But we know what happened in that room.
Wait, y'all got in a fight?
I wanted to.
Straight away, everyone saw through what was going down here. Because now that the drama was his meal ticket, continuing to behave in this way made things all more lucrative. Building your first baby mama career off dissing your second baby mama is crazy. This is one of the main areas in which failure is not only valid, but a logical outcome. Because for a while now, it has gotten more attention than his music. Just look at his numbers. The Hollywood Unlocked interview with Jaden pulled in 3.3 million views in just 10 months. Then the tracks with Jaden that fueled the beef with Christian pulled in over 6 mil. But it's been a long time since a BlueFace track which wasn't connected to his ongoing baby mama drama did those kind of numbers. While he is arguably a bigger name now than he ever was, it's for all the wrong reasons. Rather than being viewed as a rapper, he's basically no different than any online influencer who is best known for their exploits rather than anything that really contributes to the world. Even those who are using him for surefire views on their platform flagrantly don't respect him as an artist either.
3 BlueFace songs, but this fucking interview is over.
I got it. Bust Down Tatiana. Bust Down Tatiana featuring Cardi B. Respect my clippings. It's getting hard.
Marco, don't fuck around, bro.
Actually,
don't fuck around.
You know what's crazy?
Don't ruin your fucking interview.
I'm not.
As his relationship with Christian got increasingly volatile, a child came into the world in the form of Christian Jr. But he will likely never know a normal child because at the moment, both are behind bars.
It's interesting that there isn't more conversation around the fact that of all the dysfunction people were celebrating in regards to Blueface and Krishan, they both ended up in jail.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally like a Tekashi situation.
But I feel like there's not no conversation about it.
Yeah. And not because
it's toxic
of the
because people
snitching.
wanted to see, and it's toxic they wanted to put it on TV, and now they both arrested. Nobody said anything.
And now nobody said nothing. They're both in
Right.
jail, and now nobody says nothing. Like, where's the Zeus Network now?
These days, it seems like the culture got what they wanted from them in terms of being a fly on the wall of their personal squabbles. Now that they don't have a steady stream of that content anymore, it's easy to ignore them entirely and further their slump into irrelevance. The real victim here is the kid, who's going to have to grow up and see their name plastered all over countless pieces of content and media, including this one, which details how unfit his parents were to care for him. Besides, his behavior with his other child already showed he wasn't mature enough to handle one kid, let alone two. He even had Child Protective Services called on him after mocking his son for not being interested in strippers.
Come here. There's booty cheeks out here. You in here looking for chips and Slim Jims or shit. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My dog.
Now left with his career on hold and a lofty sentence hanging over him, what's become clear is the man who brought this to the door is him. Even his close confidants like Wack 100 believe he has no one to blame but himself.
I told him he had to stay out of Vegas while we were fighting this case. Well, Rock wanted to come to Vegas. Blueface tells her, Wack told me I gotta stay out of Vegas. You know what she does. Oh, it's Wack this, Wack that, Wack this is Wack that. That he bites and brings his ass to Vegas.
With this latest wake-up call, his mom apparently thinks that he's coming to his senses, even as the judge sentenced him to 4 years.
And if you was in the courtroom, heard Jonathan take accountability, you heard Jonathan sound like Jonathan. He's in his right frame of mind. We didn't get the verdict that we wanted today, but we got some closure. We got new beginnings, and we're all hopeful for this to go by smooth and quickly.
However, if a recent phone call posted online is any indication, it doesn't really seem like he's taking things seriously. In fact, he almost seems to be enjoying it as if it were some kind of reward.
What's your mental like? You straight?
I'm in my environment, you know, I'm always soaked up in the depth to it, so it's like a little break from responsibility, honestly.
What have you been doing to like pass your time?
Man, watching TV, eating burritos, and using the phone. That's pretty much it.
In another call with an undisclosed girlfriend, he spoke friendly about how the prison system works for him.
I love it here. Active, cranky.
As a man with kids, baby mama, and a formerly lucrative career, people can't believe what they're hearing. I did 5 years in prison. The fact that he isn't doing anything constructive with his time is mind-boggling. No type of self-help to be a better person, still taken the same way. He hasn't learned a damn thing. With everything we've seen, it's impossible to argue that Blueface hasn't made his bed. Now it's up to him to try and see if there's a way out of it before it's too late for him to escape with a career left intact.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think folks just, I don't think he gonna come back. I think he just did too much as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole boxing and then the Krishan and then, bro, he just doing it and trying to play like he cool. It's like, when you think you cool, folks, you not cool. Like, everybody know that, you know? So it'll just be one of them. But y'all leave y'all comments below and y'all let me know y'all think like it's come up if you gonna come back or not, you feel me? Leave a like, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Till next time.